Happy Sunday, everyone. This is Bobby and JJ Radio. We have the great Elise Bernal here from the Susan G. Komen. She's created breast health campaigns highlighting the life-saving work of Susan G. Komen. She's from Pasadena, Texas. And her position is the development director for the Susan G. Komen Foundation. I want to say thanks, Elise, for hanging out with us.
Thanks for having me.
So it's Bernada?
Yes.
I got it.
Or Bernal.
Or Bernal. But not Bernal.
No,
Not Bernal.
no,
Okay,
either
yeah.
or, but not that last one.
Not Bernal. Got it. So tell us, because Bobby wants to know more than anyone. Well,
Yeah,
tell us
who?
all about Susan G. Komen.
And who was
And
she?
who is Susan G? It's a good question.
Sure.
So, sadly, Susan G. Komen was a real person, and she was diagnosed with breast cancer in the 70s at 32 years old. So, in the 70s, a lot of people didn't talk about breast cancer, and there was a lot of stigma attached to it.
I remember.
There are some people that thought in the 70s when she had breast cancer that they could actually get the breast cancer from her. Like, that's how,
Wow.
we had
Like
a
it was
long way to go.
contagious?
Yeah, they thought it was contagious. It was crazy.
And it's not right.
No, it's definitely not. It's definitely not.
This is educational for Bobby more than you know.
Yeah, well, good. I'm glad we're here to help. That's why we're here.
Sure.
But she was diagnosed at 32 in the 70s. Seeing that there were not a lot of resources available, and of course there wasn't the support that there is today with pink ribbons and places like Komen. Her sister saw that and promised her right before Susan G. Komen died that she would do everything she could to end breast cancer. And then in 1982, she started Susan G. Komen in honor of her sister. And Susan G. Komen sadly did die at 36, so she didn't make it. And this
So
was
she
her,
lived for a while with it.
She lived for about 4 years, and she, again, very young, died at 36. And her sister wanted to do something in her honor so that more people could have resources to get the help that they needed and the support. And so
And is
that's
her
what we've
sister
done.
still attached to the organization?
Yes, she was the founder. She was the founder. She was the CEO for many years, and recently, I think about a couple of years ago, left, but still involved in other ways.
Gotcha.
How many branches overall does this organization have?
We've got about 120.
Wow.
We call them affiliates across the globe, actually.
And tell us about the location here in San Antonio.
Okay, so our chapter started in 1997 by a group of local survivors. We didn't have a Komen presence here, and they started our very first Race for the Cure in 1998. And since then, we've raised $17.2 million right here in the city.
Wow.
What kind of impact are you having on people in San Antonio? I know firsthand
Yeah.
because you've helped my sister-in-law, but can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, and we've become really good friends with your sister-in-law, who's been an amazing advocate for us and a lot of other women. One of the things we're really proud of is we're part of this national organization, but our local presence here, all of the money we're raising stays in San Antonio. And what we're able to do is, like the money we're raising through the Race for the Cure, which is coming up on April the 9th, the money we're raising goes to women who don't have insurance or who have lower incomes and cannot afford their screening or their breast cancer care. And we're able to help them with that.
Can you tell us about the race? How many people show up? Does it cost anything to participate?
So the race, oh my goodness, the race is coming up very soon. It's April the 9th. It's going to be at the Alamo Dome. We get about 25,000 every year.
Wow.
So the whole city comes
That's it?
together. Yeah. Yeah, I know. We're trying to work on that. But, 25,000 people from the city, they get together and they take a stand against breast cancer. We're raising money to provide women with resources to fight back.
So let's go back a little bit more on the impact to the community. So you have community grants that you work on. Tell us a little bit about those.
So from the money that we raise every year, we have community grants and we award grant funding to local nonprofit programs here in San Antonio.
Sure.
Those nonprofit programs help women like Lori and other survivors who come to us for help with a plethora of services, from free rides to chemo if they don't have a car, to their diagnostics and mammograms.
That's awesome. And then you also have some research programs and then an educational material like you have right here.
Yes. So 25% of our funding goes to breast cancer research, also happening here in San Antonio with the UT Health Science Center. But then most of the money, the other 75%, is going to help real women who are getting breast cancer every day.
Right.
I think sometimes people get frustrated. We all want a cure right now. We don't want to wait anymore. It takes time. And while we're funding research and we're getting better and people are living longer, we're also helping people that are coming to our doors with breast cancer today, like Lori.
Yeah.
So we're able to help on all those fronts.
The best way for people to get involved here, you feel, in the near future is going to be the Race for the Cure, April 9th.
Absolutely. Register. You can do it online.
I already did.
Oh, good.
I actually did.
Part of Lori's team.
I promise. I'm on Lori's team, and I think I'm gonna win. It's a race, right?
Well,
It
you
is a
said
race.
you're going to moonwalk, though, right? The whole way?
I'm gonna win it.
That's
Backwards,
awesome.
yeah.
Hey, but we have a superhero costume contest this year because our
I
theme.
probably will lose that one.
Our theme is
since I
Pink
don't participate.
Superheroes
Hey,
Unite.
Captain South America.
And so if the person who has the best pink superhero
Uh-huh.
costume gets a prize.
I'm just gonna look like a big bubble gum. I'm not
No,
gonna do it.
I think it'll look great. So
Yeah.
encourage both of you to dress up this year.
Are you gonna do it, JJ?
No.
No, are you gonna participate in the race?
Sure. I'll definitely cheer you on and give you some water, whatever happens.
Okay, we'll
I'll
see.
be there.
We'll see.
I'll be there. For more information on this awesome cause or to get involved and actually get involved in the race, you can go to info@sakomen, that's KOMEN.net. Check out the website at KomenSanAntonio.org or call them directly at 210-222-9009. Again, that's 222-9009.